Women will chase you if you do this on your dating and social media apps. Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach, and today I'm talking about how to get women to chase you on dating and relationship apps and also on social media. So this advice is going to be for guys. I guess it could help some, like maybe masculine lesbians as well. But if you're basically trying to attract someone very feminine, then these photos and this kind of technique should be able to help you get more matches on your dating profiles and to get more women to reach out to you on social media that you might already know or have dated in the past, or girls that are probably kind of interested in you but they haven't really spoken up about it yet, right? So unfortunately, some of these things are going to be very cliche, but the reason why they're, you have to, I've said this before, but you have to pay attention to cliches, because if cliches are done a lot, then it's because they work. So I was reading Tools of Titans recently, and where Tim Ferriss is talking about this experiment he did with dating photos. And the one that got the most kind of attention on, I think it was OkCupid, was this photo where he's kind of got his shirt off and he's also holding a kitten. Okay, so this sounds kind of funny, but it works, right? If you're holding something cute and have your shirt off, that can really help you get more matches on social media. And you can go and read about this experiment here. I'll leave a link for it down in the description so you can use it yourself. And as you can see, like, you don't need a full torso shot. Like, if you feel like you're not very attractive, let's say you've got a bit of a belly or something, you can just use your naked arms or something, just like what Tim is doing in this photo. You don't have to have like an amazing physique to be able to pull off a photo like this. So if you know anyone that's got like a cat, or maybe you've got a cat or you've got like a pet, then you might be able to kind of duplicate this kind of photo. Obviously don't copy it like to the T, don't do the same position or anything like that. Obviously your photo might not be as good, as high quality as this. You might be doing it on your phone, but apparently this kind of photo does really work. So in the mixture of like your profile photos on Facebook, or there might be put a photo like this on your Instagram, and obviously put a photo in one of your dating apps as well. I highly recommend as well that you also have more than one dating app, because a lot of women only have one dating app. So if you are, let's say, only on one dating app, you are potentially missing out on another load of basically women in your area because you haven't got that dating app. So let's say that you might just have Tinder, right? There might be some girl who's in your area that would be really attracted to you and that you would find really attractive, but she's on Bumble. But because you don't have Bumble, then obviously you're missing out on that opportunity. So I recommend having 2 or 3 different dating apps. And that's just another kind of quick tip to help you there. So obviously you don't want that to be the only photo that you have on your social media. You don't want it to be the only photo that you have on your dating apps. You want to have another like 3 or 4 photos with that photo. So approximately 5 photos, that kind of one included. Now, as you can see, Tim is holding a cat. You don't have to hold a cat. It could be a dog. It might be, perhaps your cousin had a baby, so you might want to hold the baby or something like that. Something along those lines. Basically, you want to be holding something cute and something alive. Don't just hold a teddy bear, because that might kind of confuse them a little bit, right? Hold something that is actually small and cute, like an animal or, a child. And you may be, someone who has children yourself. You might be like a single dad or a single lesbian mother or something, or a single gay guy who's got kids. So obviously you can just kind of use your kids as kind of as props there. So obviously in the mixture of your photos on your dating apps, have one where you're kind of looking quite classy. So it might have been you like at a wedding. It could have been you at your graduation. So, if you're like wearing a suit or you just look really smart, have one of those kinds of photos as well. It might be like kind of like a business kind of looking one. Just somewhere where you look really smart and sharp. Also put in there some fun photos. So it might be you hanging out with your friends. Just make it obvious which person you are. Don't just have loads of photos of you with your friends, because if a girl is looking through your dating photos on your dating app, she'll be like, well, which one is he, right? You need to make sure that you have like it's clear who you are in that photo. And to make sure that you don't look so different in the other photos that when she finds and looks at this one, she doesn't recognize you. You have to look kind of the same ish in all of those photos. And the reason why you want to have a photo where you look like you're having fun is because it shows off a more positive vibe. So if you're with your buddies, it could be like when you were out drinking, or when you were like playing paintball or playing golf or something, or it could be just when you were just like messing about. You know, that makes you come across as someone who is fun and interesting, and someone who is a good time, basically someone who's good to be around, because you give off that positive energy with having photos in there that do look quite fun and interesting. Another photo that will be really good to have in there is where you look kind of proud of something. So it might be like when you bought your car. Don't just post a photo of a car, but you know, a picture with you and your car. Don't just take don't take just a photo of something that you're proud of. Make sure that you're in there as well. Or it could be you did a marathon or something, or you won an award, and it might be just you with your award looking really happy about it, or something like that. So have something else where you look, so have another photo where you look really proud of yourself. And if you also have a photo like this, then you'll get a lot more matches, apparently. Don't get mad at me, okay? I'm just telling you what works. So something else that you can do on your social media pages, like your Instagram or your Facebook, is obviously to be, you know, to upload photos with you and other women, right? Now, it doesn't have to be, you know, like people you go on a date with. It could be just like your friends at work, or it could be, you know, your female relatives. Because when you start dating someone, or, you know, new girls come onto your social media profiles, they'll be like, they won't know who these people are, right? They won't know that they're your co-workers. They won't know that they're your relatives, right? But if you post photos of you with other women, it'll make you seem more sought after. It'll make you seem more like a scarce resource, shall we say, because it seems like you get a lot of attention from women. And for all they know, you could be sleeping with these women. You could be dating these women. So have photos of you with women. And you can also do it with women that you meet out. So if you go out for a drink with your friends and you're out partying, you know, take selfies with girls. Obviously you need to ask their permission, but you don't need to make it complicated. All you need to say is something like, oh, I'm having a really great time. Do you mind if we like kind of capture the moment, and will you take a selfie with me? You know, just say something like that. And if most of them will say yes, I reckon like 95% of the time, if you say it in that kind of way, they will take a photo with you. And if they don't feel comfortable with that, then all you need to say is, oh, okay, no worries, that's fine. You know, you don't need to, you know, make a big deal about it, right? Just say you're having a great time. I'm having a really fun time. Do you mind if we capture the moment and take a selfie together? That's all you need to say. And then you just upload it to Instagram or Facebook. You don't need to tag the girl in it or anything like that, because that will also create some mystery. But that's just another way that you can kind of look more mysterious. They can look more attractive. Because, you know, if you look like you've got a lot of women around you, then of course, you know, other girls are going to be wondering about that. You know, those girls that you add from social, you know, from dating websites, who you meet out and stuff like that, they'll be wondering about, who are these other women that you're just surrounded by all the time? They'll be questioning that. They'll be wondering about that. And it'll make you seem more attractive. And you don't have to be phony with this. You don't have to be faking it, right? Because you may very well be out having a really good time, and you just decide to pick the most, and you just decide to like talk to one of the women that you're with at that time and just say, hey, do you mind if I take a selfie with you, because I'm having a really fun time. I just want to capture this moment, right? You don't have to make it into something phony and not true. And, you know, if someone asks you about it, let's say you go on a date with someone and they're like, who are all these women who you're with on social media? And you'll be like, and you can just say, oh, I was having a really good time with, I was just out with my friends and it was a really fun time and I just wanted to capture the moment, so I took a photo of this girl. That's all you need to say. You don't have to make it complicated. You don't have to be inauthentic about these things. And those are some tips to, you know, help with getting more matches on your dating profiles and getting more women interested in you on social media. I hope it's helped you. If you'd like to get in touch with me personally, then please go to www.christineloveridge.com. On the shop page of that website, you should be able to find a free PDF download, which is a dating and relationships manual to help you even further with your dating and relationship skills and knowledge. If you do read it and you feel like there's something I missed out, or if you have any critiques, then please let me know so I can make it the best product possible for those people that want it. Thank you so much, and I shall talk to you again very soon.